What's going on, all my chat room dogs out there? What's up, guys? How y'all doing, man? I'm riding. So, if you guys have a question, go ahead and ask. Cap your questions. That's all. Cap your questions. So, just want to say what's up to all the chat room people out there. How y'all doing? So we're riding for a good 2.5, 3 hours. We got a long show. So shout out to all the ladies in the building. You know who you are. What's up, girl? And shout out to all my chat room dogs, man. What's up, man? So we're gonna ride this out, and we're gonna chop it up, and we're gonna talk. Y'all got questions, go ahead and ask. We're preparing. I'm getting y'all ready for the next level of game. Actually, to connect the one of one, and we're gonna move forward on that. So we kind of talked about yesterday. If y'all guys listened to last night's show. Not with my sexual croissant. I need to check that out. Very sexy woman. 10,000, and that's just on IG. 10,000, that's just on IG. But I can't talk more about that. But anyway, so y'all heard that. Me talking, chop it up with her, and her smiling and all that stuff. So we're gonna make her a regular. She's gonna be a regular, guys. So I look forward to having her call when she wants to call in. But anyway, let's continue to chop this up. So we had a guy on yesterday that didn't have a standard and didn't understand the standard, and that's what we're going to be talking about today on this ride, and me answering your questions as well. In the game, speak on how a woman tries to qualify a man in the beginning. How a woman tries to, let me say it again. Speak on how a woman tries to qualify. Okay, well, she can't qualify what she doesn't know. So, all right. So, if you look at qualification, okay, in order to understand everything, you got to kind of take a step back and see what you're saying is not the right thing. Okay, so just follow me on this part of the game. So, a woman's qualification, y'all get your crayons out and write this down. Ladies, you don't need to get your lipstick out. You ladies, relax. Let me talk to the guys. So, qualification truly comes from a belief system, all right? So before we look at the qualifications, we have to look at the belief system, but we got to take a step back from belief system to look at reality. We've got to look at self-concept, and we've got to look at how she views the world to get to your question, okay? So follow me on this. So every woman out there that you know, base their interpretation of how they see things based upon what they've been around or accustomed to. So if a woman is accustomed to average guys, okay, that means average guys doing average shit, all right? So if she's accustomed to average guys, which means is that her perception and her reality is technically lined up with an average individual. So her perception is average. So, and what that is all she knows are average guys that run behind women. That puts her on a high level, right? So in her mind, she has this checklist of expectations that she has for average guys. So we got to look at those qualifications first. Her qualifications for the average guy, nice, sweet, thoughtful, kind, understanding, and if you have a personality, that might be a plus. If you're a little bit funny, that might be a plus. If you're a little intellectual, that'll be a plus. So there's a lot of pluses that go with the interpretation of the qualification. But why am I saying this to you? Because how can one have a qualification for something she's never met before? Now, you guys can say, well, she's never met a male before. Oh, she has. She's met so many of you guys before that she already knows exactly how to think, how to move, how to behave. So she automatically knows, gentlemen, what it is she's actually looking for, or the qualification. So the qualification will not be sex. Sure, she might find someone sexy. I mean, we all like certain things. Women like certain things. But sexy isn't this. This isn't sexy. In the beginning, it is this because that is a conception and an interpretation until that individual opens his mouth. Because as him opening his mouth has to connect what this is to this. And if it's not connected to this, it's not going to be seen as sexy. It'll be seen as cute. You know, she'll tell her friends, oh, he's cute. Oh, yeah, he's cute. He's a cute guy. And the friends will be like, well, why don't you date him? Oh, girl, we're just friends. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm saying to you is that the wrong question is not about what a woman qualifies a man as. Now, when we get one of one, we start to pick up on the next product that I'm about to drop to really expand and push on deeper. I'm not in the race. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm not in the race. So if I'm not in the race, I can't be qualified. Now, what she will do, and this is their greatest fuck up, is that she will assume that I'm like all the other males out there. So she'll put me in the bunch, but I'm not in the race. I'll never be in the race. I'm not in the race. And because I'm not in the race, this is why I love being last. I don't want to be first. I don't want to be first. Not yet. I don't want to be first right now. I want to be last, but I'm not in the race. So all of her qualifications, gentlemen, are based upon the perception and her reality of average guys. But why am I not in the race? I'm not in the race, not because of her. I'm not in the race because of me. And the reason I'm not in the race, unlike everybody else. All right, so let's take Jay. Wait, what do you say, Jay? Let me see. The head of the table. Well, watch it. No, just watch this. All right, y'all heard Jay, right? The French chick, right? The sexy French chick that came on yesterday. Very beautiful. She told you out of the 10,000 guys and a few women that's trying to get at her, none of them qualify. But why do I qualify? The reason why I qualify is not because I'm in the race. I'm not in the race. The reason I qualify is because what I've created for myself. See, in order to understand the one of the one, right, is that And once y'all start to learn this, y'all will understand why you'll never qualify or you're in competition with anyone else. So for me, and I can't start at 9, but I can start at 9. So before 9, guys, I was kissing girls. Before 9, I had girlfriends. Before 9, my sister's older friends were using me as an affectionate doll when I had to sleep in the living room and stuff. Okay, so please understand that I didn't have experience, but I was around girls, and I had girlfriends, and we would kiss and hold hands, and yes, I would write, "I like you, do you like me?" Check the box, yes or no, and send it around and spend time with them. I would do it all that, but I didn't have any game. I had personality, but I didn't even game. So once I became a student of the game, and I started realizing one thought, one mind, one way, it was at that point I had to create the world in which I'm going to live in. And it's not this world. We all are living in simultaneous worlds that are moving like moving parts. Not gonna get too deep. We'll get deep into the products. What I had to understand is that I create my reality. And my reality isn't I can get every woman. I can't get every woman. Matter of fact, if I could, I wouldn't want every woman. Because I have a high standard of a quality of woman that I want. I want an upper echelon, high quality woman. That's all I've ever wanted. Because my standard is so high, why would I give myself to something beneath me? You know what I mean? So, but see, I didn't understand this. See, I thought my mentor was just fucking all these women. And he was fucking a lot of women. But he had a standard. It was like, oh my God, you're not gonna fuck her? You see that she's after you, she likes you, and you're not, and he's like, whatever, man. Anyway, he's like, you know, it's like you see a joint, like, you know, got a body and all that shit, and you're like, this motherfucker's all over you. Why the fuck? What are you doing? He's like, man, nah, man, we good, man. You know, I mean, it's like mind blowing to it, like a 10-year-old kid. You know what I mean? It's like fucking my head up. I didn't understand it. When you see somebody that has game, that gets around beautiful women, and he's like, hey, you know, nah, we just kick it from time to time. You know, she wanted to like spend a little time with me and all this other stuff. And I mean, you take this one, right? And this is what I'm talking about, upper echelon. The women I love are the ones that you can take, like, separate from me and put them in a certain area, and by themselves, they have hundreds and thousands of guys, like, just will do anything for them. Now, if you listen to Jay, remember Jay had over 10,000. That's just on IG. But as she said, she had a lot of guys running behind her. You know what I mean? A lot of them running behind her. But I didn't understand, gentlemen. I didn't know, and I didn't understand that. I had no idea what that was actually about. So as let me try to see if I mean, it's a little windy. Let me see if I can plug in my headsets while I talk to y'all. But I had no idea what the draw was, because this one that he was after was like a cheerleader type chick, popular. You know how those ones go. They look good. They're popular. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm gonna pop this in. Let me know if y'all can hear me when I pop this joint in. Hold on a second. Let me know if you can hear me. Give me a second, guys. All right, tell me, hey, chat room, can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. If you can hear me better. Can you hear me now? Just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, I will explain how wait, hold on a second. Once again, one question at a time. Hold on. So to add how I create my reality is that I didn't know that I was allowed to create to believe whatever we're told by our parents, because we love our parents so much that we believe everything they fucking say. And I too was blinded by my parents. They just gave me a handed down story to tell me how to think like them versus giving me the freedom to actually think for myself. But with game, I realized that in order to separate myself from everybody and everything, to make me authentic and truly unique, I had to create my world. So my world, or my cult in which I created, was consistently of talking to myself, my scribe, my warrior, going after women, my blacksmith, being able to take information and wield it down for myself, my marketing team, to understand how to market myself, not to women, but market myself to myself when I'm around women. My culinary school, which my poetry, to be able to talk to women, to draw them out, but also my drug to have them hooked on me. And I'm talking about the fentanyl type shit that I don't need to touch your pussy to get your pussy wet type shit. So I had to learn my world. And once I learned my world, I just lived in it. I lived in my reality while I was in this reality that we're in right now. So the average guy is living in this reality right now, but he's also living in another reality to tell him that he has limitations, that he's not good looking, that he's too short, or he's too ugly, or something like that. We all are living in two simultaneous things, so y'all are living in that. But what I learned from my mentor, now guys, it's a secret, don't tell nobody. What I learned from my mentor, because I never understood why he had so many women, but he wasn't fucking with them. I mean, he had so many women, and they were always around. They were always around him, waiting to be next. And I'm like, wait a second. How in the fuck these women can have any guys? Because he would tell me these women, 12 in college, older motherfuckers. I mean, and they're just waiting to be picked by him. And I understand it now, but I didn't understand it right then, because I didn't understand what he was tapping into. He was tapping into the woman. He was tapping into the woman in a way to show her that in this world of insecurities, that you could be secure with me. And I was like, wait, how? How does that work without you even, like, you're not fucking any of these women? Yeah, so I know that. Wait, how is it you're not even touching them? Well, I'll hug them. I'll kiss them. I'll kiss them on their forehead. I'll kiss them on their hand. I'll even kiss them right here in the back. I'll kiss them, but I'm not trying to fuck them. What is going on? What do you mean? What is this? I'm like mind fucked. So as I'm going, like I showed you, like the Purple Rain stuff, and hold on, let me see, I'm starting to catch your questions. I just got out of jail not too long ago. If I was locked up, lost my crib, so I'm living at my aunt. Should I even be trying to deal with women? Listen, see, this is, young man, this is what you don't understand about game, man. And this, I guess I need to talk more about this as I'm answering your question. We don't deal with women. We deal with ourselves, and women want to be around us. I know this shit sounds crazy, but we just don't reach out to women the way you guys do. We are so connected that women want to connect to the source of what we are. If a woman understands, think about this. Now this is kind of a break. This is an algorithm break. So if a woman understands average guys, right? What does she do? She sits and chills, right? And I know the ladies right now are saying, Steve, shut the fuck up. Shut up, Steve. Don't say nothing. Think about this. Because the woman knows you guys, she doesn't do any work. All she does is sits and allows all you thirsty motherfuckers to run behind her when she has her pick of the litter. She can give you a crumb. She can give you a little bit of attention. And she's not fucking with you, right? But no one's ever taught you guys it could be the exact same way for a man. But see, your reality cannot go past the point of there's no way that I can just be about myself and still get women. Say that to a 10-year-old or 11-year-old motherfucker that sees my mentor with beautiful women and he's so cold, he ain't even trying to fuck. He just talks to him. But the conversation, again, the impact of the conversation that he has is so great. He's fucking them without even fucking. And I had to learn it. That's game right there. So, let me see here. Get y'all questions. I've been trying to catch up. So, my available information is focused on my perception of it. No, X. Let me answer this question for you, X. Peep this out. All right. So, let me explain this to you, X. Your level of thinking when it comes to game is from Earth to fucking Neptune, Pluto, or another galaxy. You have no idea what game is. But in your weak ass thinking, you're trying to interpret something that is way beyond your function or your reality that can accept. So because you don't understand game, you're going to try to lie to yourself and give yourself a one-trick, one-pill answer to a multitude of complicated things. So the answer is no. You're not worthy of game. You're just a guy that's just saying some bullshit to himself. So the answer is no. Absolutely. Because you don't know what fucking game is about. You have no idea how deep game is. But for all my guys out there trying to be students of the game and not trying to figure this shit out. Oh, wait a second, I got a question here, another one. Conversation, how do you get to the depths? Sir, if you have the conversation class, you need to get coaching. Don't ever ask about a product on the front end. But anyway, so gentlemen, thank you for the likes, guys, but listen to me, gentlemen. So anyway, so I knew in order to get women, I had to actually take women out of the equation altogether. But Steve, then anybody else say, well, Steve, then why do you write the poetry? Why do you have the wine by the bed? Why do you do all these things for women? I never said I'm doing those for women. I'm saying those things that I create are the benefits that come along with being with someone like me. these things are not for women. But yes, they are for women, but these are the things they get access to when they are worthy of me. They don't get me. You don't get to talk. All right, you got to be really, 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 really high up there to get my time. And I know that sounds really fucked up, but guys, I'm telling you, women think the same way. Women are the same way, okay? Women move the same way. They're not just going to talk to an average motherfucker. What does talking to an average motherfucker going to do for me as a woman? Nothing, right? What I'm saying is, not only did I perfect it and keep perfecting perfection, because I'm not perfect, but what I create is perfect because it's mine. It's my baby. It's my source. And as I created the things that I tell you about, I created my world. I created a way because I understood at the time that I've got to tap into something deeper to connect deeper with a woman. And in the depths in which I connect to women is a trust and a bond that no one else can break because no one's going that low, where she drowns in the feeling or the emotion that I give her. Now, yes, a lot will leave. Yes, I will leave a lot of times. But what y'all don't understand about being one of one, this has nothing to do with the woman. It has everything to do about what you have actually created for yourself. What have I created for myself and worked on that? I always am working, and I'm always looking. And it's no offense, X. No offense. I'm just being honest with you. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the question. See, X, let me explain something to you. I don't want to fuck you over. And I don't want to fuck any of you guys over. Because a lot of these content creators are disingenuous by spewing hate towards women. Zag and I talked to you before, and I know it's crazy. But when things are not going right with you and a woman, you just let her go. You don't get mad. You don't get angry. You don't get bitter. Just let her go. So let's talk about that. So two things that a man must do. Two things. His tolerance and time are everything. And he is not going to waste his time. I'm not. I am not going to waste time. I will give my time to a woman, right? Well, excuse me, an associate, not a woman. I give my time to an associate. But the time I give is time I choose to spare because that person has some kind of significance in where I'm going, right? But if I reach a point that I'm wasting my time, I'm moving on. On to the next town. On to the next woman. On to the next whatever. And I will forget about that person like that. I'll forget about everything and move on. I burn the fucking ships and move the fuck on. Because I know it sounds fucked up, but I don't give a fuck. I love this part of me because I don't give a fuck. Because I don't give a fuck, I can move on without giving a fuck and not care and just move on as if I never met that person before in my life and move on with my life. But that is something very, very powerful one must hold because it changes everything in a woman because women are not used to See, remember guys, women are used to doing what I'm saying to average guys, but they're not used to doing that to men. Steve asked a question. Steve, is how long are these women being head over heels intrigued with you? After a few months, one intrigued that, no, oh wait, listen, look. You don't understand what the fuck we do. And you don't understand who the fuck we are from your weak ass position. I am never going to go away because unlike you, everyone I associate with on that level, I'm already invited in. So once I'm invited in, I work inside motherfucking out. And I create a museum that no other guy will create. No motherfucker will ever do this. You want to know why? Because I did it. I created it. It's mine. And nobody fucking knows about it but me. So that means the good news for you guys is that she doesn't even know about this shit. Because I created it by having an understanding of what the fuck I bring to the fucking table. So let me ask you a question. How can she stop being intrigued by somebody that has connected to her on such an emotional level that she tries to walk away from but cannot walk away from because of the connection? She can try to do whatever the fuck she wants to do, but the connection is so motherfucking deep. The connection is so fucking beautiful. The connection taps into emotions. How can one walk away from that? How? And you know, Steve, let me show you something. And you want to know why she can't let it go? Is because the best thing about what the fuck I do is that it allows her to spend more time with guys like you to show her why she should call her ass back to me. Oh shit. Let me break that down without hurting your pussy. This is all part of the great plan. I want her to go. I don't want her to love me, like me, or be attracted to me. I don't want none of that shit. I want her to get rid of me, and I want her to actually do what she normally does, and that is cut people off, and she move on just like we move on, right? Follow what I'm saying, Steve. See, the average guy, she can cut y'all motherfuckers off and not give a fuck, right? That's what I want. Because, see, I'm not playing on the same level playing field that you on because I have a lot to offer. See, guys, what I can offer is mental, emotional, and a sexual experience without even putting my fucking hands on a woman, motherfucker. Come on, Steve. You can't even imagine what that is like. You don't know what clockwork is. You wanna know why I know it? Because I invented it. You don't know what playing with a pussy like the violin is. You wanna know why, Steve? Because I invented it. You don't even know how to even make her play with her pussy in a way without you being there. You wanna know why, Steve? Because I invented it. So if I invented these things, Steve, doesn't that make me one of one? Does that make me like everybody else? No, it doesn't, Steve. You know what it makes me? It makes me a fucking asshole, a dick, a cocky, conceited, arrogant motherfucker that doesn't give a fuck. Because I am the prize. Use me. Remember, I wrote a poem a long time. I'm a genie in a bottle. Rub me 3 times and you'll see. A romantic, tongue-talented lover devoted to your mind and your body. Mastering what is your wish. I'll do everything on your list. Come take my hand for your wish is my motherfucking demand. But regardless of that, what I'm saying to you, Steve, that you understand, is that I created this. I never, Steve, made it about the woman, but I made it about how I can serve the woman without actually serving her. And I can show the woman without actually trying to fuck her that being with me is something that she has never ever actually had a choice in making, because every average guy she is with, they lie to her, manipulate her, deceive her, and beg, barter for pussy. Do you ever think a woman has free will? She never had free will. She didn't even know what the fuck that is. She has no idea what free will means with being with a man. That means you're saying, Steve, to something that you can't even fucking comprehend. It's saying that, yes, I want to be with you, but if you don't want to be here, there's the fucking door. This is who I am. And you are going to have to accept who I am. And if you cannot accept it, there's the door. If you don't like it, there's the door. If you want to fight against it, there's the door. If you waste my time, there's the door. If you're not worth my attention, there's the door. If you're not worth my respect, there's the door. If you're not worth my dick, there's the door, Steve. You motherfuckers can't think that way because you have nothing to offer them. So you make everything about the woman and everything about pussy. Just like you're doing right now, wondering, listen, if they're turned off or turned on, Steve, you ready? It's none of my fucking business until I make it my business, brother. And that's what you don't fucking understand about the game. I don't run behind pussy because I understood what my mentor was showing me. You don't run behind the thing when you're the thing. And how do I tie this in? Show me a dress that runs behind the woman, Steve. Show me a pair of shoes. Show me a pair of makeup. Show me some eyeliner and push-up bras that run behind a woman that says, please put me on. Please wear me. Oh my God, can you please do it? I'll take you out to dinner. I'll take you on a date. No, what they say is this. I know how you feel. And if you choose to wear me, put me on, spray me on, or whatever, I will take away your insecurities and make you feel beautiful, sexy, and wanted. You see the fuck I'm saying, Steve? See the depth of that shit that you don't even understand, motherfucker? So, if I'm that guy, do you think I give a fuck if she leaves? Because, Steve, I know, and I say this with love, my brother, she's going to go to a guy like you, and you are going to force her to come back to me because the level of your thinking is not even close to mine. I'm the only one that if she has a headache or she cannot sleep, I'm the only one that can send her audio to soothe her mind, to allow her with my words to sleep and slumber. My soothing words and affirmations of sexual pleasure. You don't know about that, Steve. You want to know why? Because I fucking invented that. When she wants to play with herself, why the fuck would I not have her play with someone like me? But you know what, Steve? I invented that. You don't know about that shit. So guess what? If I'm doing all these things, Steve, if I'm connecting her on a fucking higher, deeper level, to show her how beautiful she is, to show her actual beauty, because I'm not fucking with anything raggedy anyway, then why would I give a fuck if she leaves me steak to go to you baloney? What? You think I'm threatened by that? You think I'm worried about that? You think I don't give a fuck? I don't, Steve. The beautiful thing that you're gonna learn when you have game is you gotta taper the drug. You're gonna get bored with women. You're gonna get totally bored, and y'all don't even see it. My mentor is doing it, and I didn't understand it, but now you are going to get bored. And I don't mean, well, yes, I do mean bored. Bored. Because if a woman cannot be more than ass and titties, then she is boring. I need somebody that is going to fucking listen and fucking follow my instructions. If I say do, you do. And if I say go here, you go here. And if you can't do that, you can't have me. How many of y'all guys think that way? None of y'all think that way. Hold on, let me catch up with some of these goddamn questions. You gotta cap that letting go thing. Cap your questions, man. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Cap that. Let me see, get a question here. Let me see. How do you build this self-discipline? It's not, sir, no. I'm not self-disciplined. I'm just a selfish motherfucker. I'm not self-disciplined. Because, gentlemen, let me teach y'all something. Let me tell y'all. See, being self-disciplined is saying I'm an out-of-control motherfucker who can't handle it, who can't handle himself. I'm not self-disciplined. Because if I have to be self-disciplined, that means I cannot control my dick, my mind, or my fucking thoughts. So do you think that I'm self-disciplined? Fuck no. I'm not self-disciplined because I'm actually in control of every fucking thing I do. So there is no self-discipline. Self-discipline is for the individual that is not rooted in himself. He runs behind pussy, begs and barters, fears, anxieties, and all that bitch ass shit. So what he needs to do is find something to calm his fucking thirst down by creating a false prison to put a chain around his mind to say, well, just you see, but hey, put this chain on because you gotta calm down. You can't look so thirsty. You gotta have more discipline. You fucking serious? Gentlemen, there is no self-discipline in a motherfucker that has the ultimate control on himself. How the fuck? What do I need to be disciplined about if I'm not even trying to fuck when I meet a woman? What do I have to be disciplined about if I'm not even trying to fuck? Which I got because my mentor was that way. We drew the women in because he wasn't making it about the thing that the average sucker makes it about. And when you make it about pussy, you're saying to that woman, you are not valuable to me. You are just a whore, a slut, and a piece of ass, and I'm going to discard you like trash. And women are not going to fuck with no one that thinks of them like that. But you know what, my guy, my teacher taught me? My teacher taught me that because you honor yourself, Steve, and because you love yourself, Steve, and because you cherish yourself, Steve, and because you respect yourself, Steve, treat people the way you want to be treated. Treat women the way, give women an idea of that you operate totally different by not trying to be different. You just are different. By showing a woman there's another kind of motherfucker out there that's not tricking, that's not trying to be all smooth and debonair and all that shit. Show women that there can be a motherfucker out there that can be rough around the edges, but when they're lucky enough, they can see another side of you that you don't share with everybody. Be that guy. Because that's what my teacher was, and that's why he was fucking all those goddamn women. And low self-worth at the B. So he saw women at the B to get him to the A. And that means, gentlemen, I see them for what they actually are. Not what they're going to become with me, but what they are. Because they're very vulnerable, they're very scared, and they're very frightened, ridiculing them, knocking them, and talking shit about them. I don't need to do that shit. All I need to do is show her that I'm that motherfucker. Together, show you change the way you think. I'm gonna change your perception. World, you're gonna understand value in the days you don't even feel valuable, because I can give you access to something you don't even know. So, gentlemen, watch this. So, if my mentor could do that, why do you think the women were around him? Why do you think they wanted to give him the pussy? Why do you think they wanted to do all these things for him? Because they actually met a motherfucker that wasn't self-serving. Yes, he was selfish, and he wasn't self-serving. He was like, Steve, you gotta do philanthropy. God, I can't roll my tongue. Philanthropy. That means, think about this. There are billionaires that give money away. You see what I'm saying? Or do things, give things away to charity. He's saying when you learn game, you give parts of you away to women to show them there's actually a guy out there that wants the best for you. But he's not trying to fuck you to do it. He's just showing you that, you know what, I don't operate on the level of everybody else. So thus the drug lab started to open up, and the culinary school started to open up. Women, gentlemen, women have a lot of fucked up shit going on in their lives, and I'm not being funny or joking with that. They do, and it's not a bad thing. It's just what is. But the problem is, you guys bypass all the insecurities, all the vulnerabilities, and all the fucked up shit to self-serve yourself, just to use that shit to make her feel a certain way, just to fuck her and fuck things up for the next man. So why do you think I wanted to be with you? Because I know after being with someone like me, without even being with me, but being around me holds his weight. That's game, gentlemen. That's motherfucking game. Oh, let me see. Thank you, like button. Let me see if I'm catching up on the questions. Why don't I, wait, dude, cap your questions. If you're talking to me, please capitalize your questions. I'm gonna bypass it. Cap your questions while I'm driving. But I'll continue to talk to y'all guys. So, what we gotta start doing now is to understand the operation, to make the connection, to be the one of one. Because you're 2 or 400,000 of many things, and that's why you're all over the fucking place. You're all over the place, okay? That's the thing. And as I say to all you guys out there, and this is important, because I don't think you guys understand or understand the importance of understanding of understanding. So I didn't understand what understanding was because I didn't understand understanding. See, guys, you think you understand yourselves, or you think you understand women, but you don't understand women, and you don't understand yourselves. Understanding is saying that, listen, okay, so, all right, I'm an animal lover. I love animals. That's I've always loved animals. I used to, guys will laugh at me. I'll tell you a funny story just to make y'all laugh, because I like to poke fun at myself. So back in the day when I was young in high school, junior high school, I was a future farmer of America. And I was in the FFA. So, and gentlemen, this is why they love me, because I poke fun at myself. I get, this is a fucked up story. I'll share it with y'all real quick. So in the FFA, they gave us bunny rabbits. So I had my own little bunny rabbit. And I took the bunny rabbit home. I took the bunny rabbit home, and I was like, oh, I got me a little bunny rabbit to take care of that motherfucking shit. That little bitch chewed up the phone cord. So guys, back in the day, we had telephones and shit that were connected. We didn't have cell phones. The little fucker chewed up the phone cord in my bedroom. And one night, the little guy, I don't know how he got up on the bed. The little guy jumped up on my bed because I had to share a room with my sister. Okay, we didn't have money, so remember I had to share a room with my sister. So we had bunk beds. So the little guy jumped up on my bed. I don't know how the fuck he got up there, and he hopped up on my chest and woke me up out of my sleep. And I really felt like we had a connection. And that motherfucker peed on me and hopped off and went back down. That's oh, fuck you, little bitch. And I got rid of him. Fuck you guys. I'm not joking. I will poke fun at myself. Y'all can laugh at me all you want. Fuck y'all. That little motherfucker, I thought we bonded. That motherfucker got on my chest, peed on me, and jumped the fuck off. Oh my God, I brought that bitch back. And okay, but I'm just showing y'all, I'm not perfect. And I don't mind laughing at myself. But let me explain what I'm talking about here. What I'm saying to you guys out here is that, so I watch several, sometimes commercials where a pet that has been abused, right, gets with someone that has love, right? And that abused pet, and I'm not, please understand, I'm not trying to say women are animals or dogs and shit. I'm just connecting the dot. So a person with love and is a good person will take an abused pet and slowly and surely reach out to the pet, and the pet is timid and scared and builds a trust in that pet to say, you are allowed to be what you are, but understand you're loved and you're cherished. Where that pet is scared at first, and then after a lot of nourishment and things like that, it's a normal pet and it's walking around. So why am I telling you this? You guys don't understand the pressures. This is my mentor had a talk with me. This is why I'm not a dick. I'm a dick, but I'm not a dick. He explained to me to understand women, to understand that, because I learned this in elementary school. Women since elementary school go through a lot of changes, not only in their body, but through their emotions, and women go through a lot of shit, okay? But a lot of women cover that stuff up, and they hide those things from you guys because they don't know how to share. They don't know how to share pain. Because like that abused animal, who can I talk to? Because if I share something important to me with a guy, that fucker is going to use that to get some pussy. Or he's going to act like, oh, I really care, and he doesn't care. So it closes the woman off. So what he taught me, and this is why, gentlemen, probably the number 0 reason why I'm never trying to fuck. I'm saying that for the first time in your life, you're going to meet somebody that actually wants to I don't want to get to know you. Just like that pet, like that dog, whatever. You don't want to get to know her. Because who she is wrong. But it's right to her because that's all she knows. That's what elevation is all about, motherfuckers. When you meet a woman, you got to be able to elevate them on a level to show them that their emotions and their feelings and their hurt and their pain is okay to have, because for the first time, you got somebody that is here to not take away the pain, but show you that you can take away the pain. And they can't even understand and comprehend that. But let me get to y'all questions and shit. Hold on. Question D. Hey, Steve. Yes, you do. Yes, yes, you do. Get at me on the back and I'll show you. Another question. I'm currently watching session of Billions. I'm click on roads, allowing things outside of himself to fuel towards. Is that the I do? Well, oh no, wait, Kate, did I miss your question? Wait. No, that was Kate's question. Hold on. Well, all right. So, if you look at Axelrod, okay, or Tommy, well, not really. Well, you could Tommy, but Axelrod Billions. He believes in himself so much that he doesn't let anything get in his way of what he wants. But gentlemen, we are the same way, but we move a little bit different. What I keep telling you, the law of the game that one must master is saying goodbye and saying no and moving on. Axe can say goodbye and Axe can move the fuck on. And that's what he did. When he lost, he packed his shit up, went overseas and shit. Till he got his shit together, knew that Rhodes was gonna come looking for him. Because Rhodes needed someone that has that mental toughness. It's kind of like your mental gym, gentlemen. So it's quite a beautiful thing when you actually know and understand about yourself. Wait a second, I want to make sure I'm catching up on the questions. So what I'm to you guys out here as I drop, once you stop making the game about pussy and make it about yourself. See, gentlemen, let me explain something to you. You can't connect to an insecure woman when you are insecure yourself. It doesn't work. You can't show a woman value if you don't value yourself. You can't show a woman love if you don't love yourself. And a woman should see those things in you, because those are the things that she will realize that you are willing to walk away from her about and for. Guys, your levels of tolerance are your greatest weakness, because you tolerate disrespect. You tolerate wasted time. My time is everything, because it's something that I can never get back. It's so precious to me. But that, gentlemen, is something that women, okay, gentlemen, if your time is precious and you don't give your time away, just like that Prada purse, that fucking expensive pair of shoes, or that dress that only a few are sold, they're gonna be shooting fucking everything they can to get your time, okay? You see what I'm saying? Well, no, I don't offer poetry classes. I wrote a poetry called Her Versus You. I just put up a new one, so check it out. No, I give you free poetry so you guys can work on your poetry. So you guys can have a baseline to know, okay, this is my starting point to start working on poetry. Because poetry is everything, dog. It's everything. Oh my God, how did I know? But being one of one is tough. It's not great. You've got to be able to move, and some of you guys can't move. And the reason why you can't move is because you can't move off of the thing that's holding you back. I didn't know that I could create I'm like What the fuck is a culinary school? Now, I knew what a culinary school is, where people go to make and cook and shit like that. But culinary school to a man is nothing but flavor. Flavor could be spicy, and flavor is something when it hits the tongue, the person eating it like, God damn, this is good. That's flavor. Now, a drug, on the other hand, is when you take it, it makes you feel so good when you don't have it. You're like, God damn, I need some more of it. And guess what, gentlemen? This still had nothing to do with women. It has everything to do with me and every way of how I move and how I think. I love opening women up and letting them breathe and letting their bodies talk to me. And I love adding flavor. And I love showing them flavor. And gentlemen, follow the lines on your sex membership. There's going to be flavor, gentlemen. And then guess what, gentlemen? The next level is allowing her to add her flavor in it. Now that's another level. Y'all ain't ready for that. But right now we're just on flavor. So one part of me, I had to learn how for her to mentally taste me, to get charged up. To say when I talk to him, I'm going to have an emotional reaction, just like it is when you eat something that you really like. You have an emotional reaction, right? But the drug is in the museum and in the invite. Drug too, guys. Don't get it twisted. See, y'all think it's just one-sided. I just don't talk about their drugs because this shit has nothing to do with me. But her drug can make you miss her, because a lot of y'all guys miss women. Her drug can make you fucking fall in lust with her, love with her. Her drug can give you pain, sadness, anguish, and all that shit that y'all guys go through when you're connected to a woman. Her gentlemen, you know, we were joking about it last night, but her drug can do the thing that we were talking about. I think we said it with Jay that called in, the woman that called in. Her drug, and y'all guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know y'all do that shit. Her drug is so intoxicating, or the alcohol of her, not just the liquor, but her drug, meaning the alcohol or the substance or whatever you're smoking, or snorting or injecting, is that it will make you look at your phone every 2 or 3 minutes. It will fuck you up. Because I tell you, I have clients that do this, guys. I'm telling you, I've seen it. They wait for her to talk to them so bad that when they get a notification bling, they get so excited, but her drug brings them down that much more when they're not the one getting back to them. They'll get mad and they'll get frustrated. Like, fuck. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, guys. Because that's the power of her drug. And that's why her sexuality has you guys all fucked up. And that's why you fall in love, fall in lust, because you become intoxicated. Let me show you the power of her drug. Think about this for a second. How powerful can one be if she doesn't have to do anything and has you fucking intoxicated over her? How powerful can one be when she hasn't done anything and you fall in love with her? Or you have fear and scared to talk to her? That's one hell of a fucking drug. It's one hell of a drug, gentlemen. But there is an antidote. There is an antidote. because you guys can have the same drug that she has. Now, your drug is going to operate a little bit different because it won't be based off of your looks. Your drug is going to be it's going to be a mental drug. It won't be based off your looks. So y'all look at women, y'all get fucked up, intoxicated, love her, want to fuck her. She's beautiful, she's this, she's that. I gotta have her, I need her in my life, and all that shit. That's how strong her drug is. Hold on, question. How did you move from things that, good question. I never move from things that hold me back. I just stopped holding myself back. I'm gonna say it again. I never move from things that's holding me back. I stopped holding myself back. Because what you're saying, see, your hold back right now is an I do, it's not an I am. And that's why you're having a problem. I just don't care, and I'm a villain. I don't try to be a villain, as I'm a nice person, but I'm a villain. I just don't, I don't give a fuck. I move on, I don't care. I burn the bridges, I'm done, on forward, onward. I'm a villain. I don't give a fuck. So the only hold that I have or created was having the hold over myself. I place myself above all things. So I hold myself accountable to whatever the fuck I do. And I think that's what women enjoy. That it's fun being around someone like that, because I'm not, it's not see, I don't want y'all to think like, a lot of y'all think 1950, me, Zach, Macario, Miles, y'all guys think that we like our dictatorship, like it's got to be my way or the highway. It's got to be this way, my way, the highway. No, it's never my way or the highway, gentlemen. It's never that way. It's my way first. And the benefits of you following instructions are going to be greatly rewarded on the back end. All right, so, but we don't share, we don't share. See, gentlemen, if we share that information with a woman and she knows that she's gonna get those benefits, all she's gonna do is just follow the instructions because she's thinking about the back end. But you don't tell her about the back end. You just tell her to follow the fucking instructions because you know what you are about on the back end. You know what I'm saying, guys? It's totally different. So, hold on. Okay, then answer your question. Well, the drug, let me tell you what the drug does. So, in my drug lab, in my mental building, I have, all right, so there's two kinds of drug labs. I've got one in my forest, the cocaine and heroin and crack rock of me. And then I've got the synthetic one in a building, man-made drugs, kind of like Tommy on Force. Every drug has its own floor, but also has its own rules of potency to get done what I need done. Now follow me on this shit. Get deep, get your crayons out. And you know what, ladies? You know what? Fuck it. I don't give a fuck they hear this shit. Guys, usually I tell the women to get the fuck out, but stay the fuck in. Take notes. I don't give a fuck. So listen. On these levels are nothing but emotional drugs that connect, that take away things. I've got a floor strictly on insecurity. That's the drug, insecurity. So how do I donate, how do I seep out that drug? By letting her smoke it, snort it, but when she gets with me and I make her feel like the only woman in the world, you know how fucking secure she's gonna be in herself? It's a drug called happiness. I'm not here to make her happy. Remember, my job is not to make her happy. My job is to make her feel special. But through making her feel special, she will become happy because I'm going to be the cause of her happiness, her jealousy, her sadness. But I'm also going to be the cure that can take that all away. But every floor, gentlemen, has its own drug. And every day I'm perfecting it and working on it. Which means, as gentlemen, I didn't say fucking. Did I say fucking? Did I say get some pussy? No, 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 no. But then there's my culinary school. My culinary school has different kitchens. I've got a kitchen for audio conversations. I've got a kitchen for going and air video conversations. I've got a kitchen for going live. I've got a kitchen for voice messages. And the job of the culinary school is, with my guide, now this is like a two-step thing, with my guide, is I want, gentlemen, listen to my conquer. I just want to build a museum. I want to build a Graceland in her mind to have full and total access to me, ready guys, without me even knowing about. I don't even need to know. Gentlemen, I don't even fucking need to know. And I know that can really sound fucking arrogant, but I don't need to know, because guess what, guys? Nobody else thinks this way. So that means what you're learning is something that she doesn't even fucking know, nor every woman that you have fucked with has never even, they don't know this shit. And this is not bad, because I'm not manipulating. This is not manipulating, because I've never been trying to fuck. This is not about fucking. This is about showing her that through me and trusting me and fucking with me, that I'm going to take away that bad boogeyman of insecurities, low self-worth, and low self-esteem by giving you esteem by how I make you feel. So I'm not going to, hey guys, I'm just not going to make you feel sexy. That's just one thing. I'm going to make her feel appreciated. I'm going to make her feel wanted. I'm going to make her feel that, you know what, for the first time, there's a motherfucker that actually understands who the fuck I am. Hell, I didn't even know I was that way. And you see that, guys? Hold on, let me write this down. Let me say, wait a second, you got a question here. Wait, let me get you a question. I'm sorry, I'm running my mouth. I didn't do this. You're about to switch to Android because of me. That's funny. Well, the golden ticket. No. Let me explain the golden ticket. I'll explain the golden ticket. All right. So, as I begin to understand the connection of sex, okay, I started to realize that as I started to sound check, the lighting, the way I kiss her, the way I touch her, the way I talk to her, the way I can leave voice messages and videos, the way I can make her play with her pussy, the way I can make her fantasize about me and think about me and all these things. I then was arrogant enough. One day I'm watching this fucking show called Willy fucking Wonka. I don't remember when I was even watching the fucking show. Because Willy Wonka had this fucking factory that was so special that motherfucker said, you know what? I'm going to put 5 golden tickets and 5 Willy Wonka bars, and I'm going to shoot that shit all over the world, and only 5 motherfuckers who are lucky enough to open that candy bar and get that golden ticket are going to get an experience in which the world will never experience. Now it was like, whoa, wait a second. This was a scribe moment. I said, whoa, wait a second. Oh, fuck that. Nah. I didn't have a Willy Wonka factory of chocolates. But I had a Willy Wonka factory of sexual pleasures. Even with Halloween, Halloween's over, I can still use the same thing and operate. So let's look at all the doors of pleasures in my sexual Wonka land. I'm gonna make her wet. I'm gonna turn her on. I'm gonna make her smile. I'm gonna make her laugh. I'm gonna make her blush. I'm gonna make her feel sexy. I'm gonna make her feel safe. I'm gonna make her feel secure. I'm gonna make her feel no longer vulnerable. I'm gonna make her feel, and gentlemen, I haven't even got to the sex yet. I'm gonna make her feel that without me, that her life is just not the same anymore. That's a comma, gentlemen. That's a comma. Because I haven't even talked about my hands. I haven't talked about my lips, my tongue, my voice. I haven't talked about the body. I haven't talked about any of that shit. But my Wonka land is an experience that, gentlemen, that I can use the Wonka experience and I don't even need to touch her. Oh, that's so scary. That's pretty scary when you like that, guys. When you can touch them without touching them. And you can make love to them without making love to them. And you can penetrate them without doing a damn thing. You have to create a golden ticket. The golden ticket is call me. See that? It's call me. Not me call you. I'm saying that I create an experience that you never had before. She's never had a sexual experience. Guys, let me show y'all some game on Valentine's Day I used to teach my God. Now, gentlemen, this is only, gentlemen, what I'm about to take, get your crayons out. Nobody's teaching you this. I'm the only one that's teaching you in this. Nobody's teaching this. But I'm going to show you how badass you're going to be. We'll start this in January, whatever, but this is for a woman that's on your program. This is for a woman that follows your lead. She pays attention. She's devoted to you. She buys you things. She treats you really nice. Massage, all that shit, okay? Oops, this is only for her. All right, this ain't for no average motherfucker. What I'm going to show you, you've never witnessed before, because I'm the one that invented it. Guys, I have so many of them. Now watch this. So, what you're going to do around Valentine's Day, don't buy her anything. No chocolates, no flowers, nothing. Don't bring her shit to her job. Why? Because that's what everybody else is doing. All right, so follow your boy. That's what everybody else is doing. What I want you to do instead, I want you to take all those things and I want you to bring them to the restaurant that you're taking her out to. Now, sometimes, I like women cooking for me for Valentine's Day and shit like that, but this is a pampering moment. This is a gonna fuck your ass up for the rest of your life moment. This is a gentleman that when February comes around and y'all are not together, she is going to call you and say, I miss you because of what the fuck I'm about to tell you, because nobody is doing or has done what I'm about to teach you because I invented it. So please understand this motherfucker you talking to. and why I have golden tickets, and why I can walk away, and why I can be arrogant, and why I can be a dick and an asshole. Now follow me. You go to the restaurant you're taking her out to. Go meet the waiter and the manager and find out who your waiter is and say, listen, I'm gonna give you these 4 items. Roses, balloons, chocolates, and a little teddy bear if you want to, right? All right, or a bear. Like if she likes, you gotta kind of know your woman. Some women like different kind of stuffed animals. So whatever her thing is, it could be a little elephant, a little dolphin, a shark, or whatever the fuck she likes. I mean, this is communication. But you know, if you're at her house and shit like that, you kind of know what her thing is. So it could be bears, lions, elephants. It could be walruses. It could be fucking poodles or penguins. Whatever the fuck she's into, you get the little stuffed animal. Now, gentlemen, I must warn you, if you do what I'm about to tell you, not only are you gonna fuck her head up, but you must also give the waiter a handful of your business cards. I'm gonna show you something, dog, because nobody talks about this shit. Follow this. Every woman on Valentine's Day has already got all their gifts and presents and shit in the daytime. So everybody goes out to eat, just to eat, to try to get some pussy and all that other stuff. She is gonna have a low because she's like, oh man, you know, hey, ready guys? Well, it's okay, you know, I'm spending dinner with him, so that's enough, and I appreciate it. Guys, I told you, when I say fuck her world up, I mean fuck her world up in a way that nobody will never outdo or outtop this. Nobody will. Nobody will. And it's connected to Valentine's Day, which means every February 14th, no matter who the fuck she's with, she will always think about you. Now watch this cold ass game. So, y'all are eating dinner, having a good time. Then you ask for dessert. Now, the shock is going to have a ripple effect throughout the women because, see, Valentine's is all about romance and being romantic and doing something out of the box. Now, remember, guys, this is for women that's on your program that deserve it. You don't do this as some side bitch. You do this for a woman on your program, or you know, your girl, your wife, your girlfriend. You do it to a high-end chick. You don't do this shit to any old bitch. So I'm just telling y'all right now. You ask for dessert. The first thing the guy, let's say she's in the little dolphins. The first thing you bring out are the balloons. Because what's going to happen is every woman in there, because, all right, now understand the rule of the game. Women love to be the center of attention. There is this thing with women. They just love to be the center of attention with certain, they love to outdo other women. They do. Gentlemen, I'm about to knock 3 birds down with one motherfucking stone with this ism I'm about to show you guys. Just to show y'all how cold your boy is. You walk in, the waiter walks in with the balloons. Every fucking woman and every guy is going to turn their head and look and say, what the fuck is going on? And when the waiter comes up to her and hands her the balloons, dog, don't worry, there will be tears. But they're not going to be tears of sadness. First it's going to be, oh, what the fuck, to a, oh my gosh, and I can't believe it, oh, gushing tears, and it's done. You bring in the balloons, and all the women in there are going to start to say, well, who is she? Who is she? The guys would be like, what the fuck is going on? Damn, that was pretty smooth. I need to write that down. And 5 minutes later, you bring in the box of chocolates. And then all of a sudden, everybody's like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? And she's like, she's like fucking like, I've never. And gentlemen, Joe Cool, you just sit back and relax. You know you're the guy. You know you're that motherfucker. Then her stuffed animal comes second to the last. Because the stuffed animal is showing her that you are paying attention to what she likes. So when you bring in that little stuffed animal, little dolphin, or whatever the fuck it is, oh my God. I cannot believe, guys, everybody's waiting and just watching your every move. Here's the finisher, guys. The finisher is 5 minutes later, he walks in with a dozen roses. And when he walks in with the roses, you get out of your chair, you take the roses, you place it on her lap, kiss her right on the side of the cheek, and just whisper, baby, just because. And go sit down. And gentlemen, tears. The women are like, who's this guy? The guys are saying, oh, fuck. Now, why the business cards? Because there are going to be women that's going to go on the back end and say, well, who is that guy? And the waiter gives her your cards. She, on the other hand, goes and then markets you to her girlfriend. Follow me, guys, because she can't keep this shit a secret. Hey, girl, what's going on? Oh, nothing. Hey, what's going on? Girl 1, girl 2, girl 3, girl 4. Hey, what'd you do for Valentine's Day? Oh, the same thing. You know, guy 1 bought me flowers. Guy 2 got me flowers and a little bit of chocolates. Guy 3 got me flowers and a little this. Guy 4 took me out to dinner. The end. What about your day? Bitch. You know, women talk to women this way. I don't know where to start. I didn't get nothing on Valentine's Day. Oh my God. Fucking Steve, I told you he was an asshole. See, I knew he didn't care about you, girl. See, that motherfucker's a bitch. See, fuck Steve. Fuck him. He thought he was all smooth. I told you, girl, he wasn't shit. No, you're not letting me finish. Wait, what do you mean? Hey guys, what do you mean? I gotta laugh at that shit. What did he do? Well, I was saying, he didn't do nothing on Valentine's Day. He took me, hey, ready guys? He took me out to eat. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Yeah. So what? He took me out. No. I'm not done. Wait. What? We're so special about going to dinner. We do that all the time. We do that all the time with all these average guys year after year after year after year. We're so special. We're sitting down having a great time. We order dessert, and then out of nowhere, the waiter brings in like 5 big ass heart balloons and shit. Wait, what? Come again? Hold on. Now guys, mind you, their minds are kind of starting, you know, they're starting to churn a little because they like, wait, I gotta blink it. They're like, what? Wait, I'm not done. Wait a second. He brought in some balloons? Yeah, girl, it was packed. It was a packed place. He brought in the balloons and all the women were looking at me. Then, 5 minutes later, the waiter brought in chocolates. Oh, bitch, no, what? Wait a second, girl. He brought in balloons and chocolates. Oh my God, that is so romantic. Oh my God. I'm not done. Girl, you know how much I love dolphins. Yeah, you kind of weird with that shit. You got dolphin posters. You got dolphin, bitch. 5 minutes later, the waiter brings in this big, soft dolphin fucking teddy bear thing, this big dolphin. Oh, I'm asleep with it every night. and the women all fucked up. And she says, I'm not done yet. Just when I thought it was over, the waiter brings in 12 dozen roses, and Steve got out of his seat in front of everybody and didn't care who was looking at us because he made me feel like we were the only ones in the room. Even though we were full of a room with people, he made me feel like I was the only one in that room. He grabbed the roses. He placed them on my lap. He kissed me on my cheek and whispered something real, and I started crying. Oh my God, girl. I've never had number one. I've never had number two girl. I've never had number three girl. You see what I'm saying, guys? So, this is why I always offer my number first. This is why I don't give a fuck. This is why I can let them go and move the fuck on, because they will never meet a motherfucker like me. And that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. When you become the one of one, they'll never meet you. They'll never meet you. They can't understand you. So, gentlemen, that's just a pitch of what I can do. Man, guys, what if I feel like giving her a coupon booklet of nasty shit? Ever thought about that? When's the last time you gave a woman a personalized sex coupon book that she has access to? You got a few coupons of massage, pussy eating, sucking your fucking toes, giving you kisses, talking dirty in your ear, talking nasty on the phone. I mean, coupons of hugs and kisses and conversations, telling you things you never heard before. Gentlemen, who thinks that way? Because you don't. You don't, and I do. Do you think I'm going to run behind pussy? Do you think I need to be disciplined? I ask all my dogs out here, do you guys actually think I need to be disciplined? When I can create a Willy Wonka golden ticket and say, just reach out to me and let me do the rest. But the rest is not fucking. I don't want to fuck or do anything physical, as my mentor taught me, until there's a connection. Crayons out. Crayons out. Crayons out. I want her to want me so bad and need me so bad she can't stop thinking about me, right? But I want to create a connection before we get physical. Because it's that connection that's going to up the ante. Okay. Women love to masturbate, right? And women have their favorite toys, their favorite dildos. They've got a bunch of things that they love to do, right? So why would I allow them to just do what they've always done to their bodies when I can elevate the sexual experience or the one that she has for herself? Gentlemen, y'all don't understand. This is how we are trying to show you guys how to operate. One of one. Because the arrogance and all that stuff that y'all are hearing is not, I'm not cocky. I'm not a dick or anything like that. I'm just saying to you guys that when you start to move this way and start to realize the value that you have, that you're saying that, don't follow me. I'm knocking on the door of insecurity, right? I'm knocking on the door of low self-worth. I'm knocking on the door of low self-esteem, and guess what I'm saying? How you doing? What's up? Let's meet. Let's talk. Because I want to give you something that nobody else can give you. And that is, gentlemen, what if you're the guy that can take away, gentlemen, why do you think I say make her feel like the only one in the world? Because think about this. If she's got her light shining on, feeling like the only one in the world, does that mean that she's shining a light on any of her insecurities, her low self-worth, her low self-esteem? I tell you this all the time. Women, it doesn't make women weak to have these feelings, gentlemen. I tell you that all the time. Well, let me see how much my battery is doing. Hold on, let me see. Good on that shit? I can't really see. Okay, we're good. All right, I'm good. Guys, I got questions, go ahead and ask. I got you. But what I'm saying to you guys out here is that this is what my mentor taught me, because I never understood, gentlemen, honestly, how do you have so many women around you that want to fuck you, but you haven't done really anything? But he said, I've done everything, but I don't like talk about what I do. I just do it. I am trying to connect with her, not be emotional. So please don't understand. I'm not talking about us like crying together like you motherfuckers do with women and shit. Wanna be her like her shoulder and shit. This is why I tell you I don't have women that are friends. I can't do that. I can't be friends with a woman. I can have an associate, but I'm gonna try to fuck her friends. If I have a woman that's an associate, then I need to talk to her to tell her, I need your friends to know that if they need to get off, use me. There's gotta be something in that shit for me, you know what I mean? Because gentlemen, you should be somebody that women cannot have access to. Let's talk on that real quick to wrap this thing full circle. Listen to what I just said. That should go over your fucking head. Women don't have access to me. But why do you give women so much access to you? Why are you always available to women? Why? You think that's gonna give you some pussy because when she rings and snaps her fucking finger, you come a running and shit? People cannot have access to a man unless they have earned the access. But see, y'all, that kind of shit kind of goes over your head because you guys have never put a woman in a position to earn your time, to earn you, to have access to you. And because you haven't done that, That's why they're not interested in you. Now you've noticed the last two women that y'all heard on the show, one British and one French. And they funny, they had a lot in common. And that was me. I was the common thing. They laughed and they were smiling and they enjoyed the time because they know with me that we can connect. They know my time. If they give time, it'd be worth time. Okay, gentlemen, time will always stand still. Write this down, gentlemen. Follow me on this because it's something I meant to talk about time. So if you make a woman feel like the only woman in the world, time will kind of stand still because she will lose. Like, there are women that have shit they got to do and they talk to you and they lose track of time. They will lose track of time. Time will stand still, meaning that, as I told you last time, we don't talk for a year or 2 years and we start talking again, it'll be as if we never stopped. Because time always stands still when we're together because, gentlemen, that's the connection you want. But you can't get that connection if all you want is pussy. Pussy is the thing that fucks everything up. Pussy is the thing that breaks and topples everything you do. Because at that point, you're being disingenuous. And if you're disingenuous, then she ain't gonna fuck with you. That's why I keep telling y'all, hey, I like to fuck. I'm nasty. I'm a freak. I'm a whore. I'm all those shit. But you just can't give your dick away for free. You can't just give it away. Why would you do such a disrespectful thing to yourself? Why would you say my dick is so worthless that you can have it without you doing anything? What the fuck is that about? And people ask me all the time, Steve, how is it? Why is that? Look at that. Look, see that woman there? She's trying to hit on you. Damn, Steve, why aren't you talking to her, man? Dude, I'll give anything to be with a woman like that. Go talk to her. But no, I mean, you mean it? I'm not messing with her. But I know she likes you, so she ain't gonna talk to me. It's not my fault what she does. Guys, I don't. Gentlemen, there's so much power in not giving a fuck. Because you can be very caring and still not give a fuck at the same time. I'm gonna show y'all how. Guys, get your crayons out. I'm gonna show you how you can be very caring and not give a fuck very easily by flipping the script, and let's talk about how women treat you motherfuckers. A woman comes in, she's kind and she's sweet and she's caring and she's thoughtful and she's talking to you and y'all are having a great time together, and she shows you that she's kind of fucking with you a little bit. She reaches out to you, y'all talk, maybe y'all date a little bit, and all that shit. She's showing you she cares. Gentlemen, this is respect what I'm about to say. So ladies, if you're listening to me, I'm saying this out of respect. These fucking bitches have the coldest hearts known to fucking man. Guys, cold. See, y'all think we're bad. Oh no, nothing is worse than a woman who knows that she knows she ain't shit. Follow me on this, guys. Showing you caring, compassion, likes you, laughs, has fun, say something wrong, do something wrong, send her a dick pic, be creepy, be weird, and that same fucking woman, that fucking villainous, that same fucking person who is so caring, who is so loving, who is so kind, who is so compassionate, who is so thoughtful, who is so understanding and all that feminine shit, will cut your ass off and not give a flying fuck about you. And hey guys, and go to bed and wake up go to bed and sleep so sound and so secure that she probably put her thumb in her fucking mouth and wake the fuck up and not have one drop of a thought about you. That's how cold and fucking calculated they are. And I'm giving them credit. I usually give them out. I'm not gonna blow up y'all fucking ladies. Fuck you. And I say that with love. I'm not trying to blow up your motherfucking head. You know what I'm talking. Hey, you know these ladies saying, Steven, be quiet, Steven. Shh. Steven don't know what he's talking about. Guys, I am keeping it all the way with gentlemen. Gentlemen, that woman that holds on to little puppies and, you know, laughs and giggles and sweet and all that shit. Gentlemen, when she is done, she is done. And y'all guys don't understand. Y'all always like, okay, well, she's not interested in me. Is she thinking about me right now? Nope. 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 You know what she's doing right now? Right now, she's probably eating some food right now. Saying to herself, you know what? I've got to work out today, and you know what? I've got to feed Vittles, my cat. And you know what? Oh my God, there's a show I need to watch on TV. Well, and no, you know there's some me times. I got to play my pussy today. Hey, gentlemen, gentlemen. He ain't thinking about you. But gentlemen, let me explain something to you, because y'all think I'm blowing women up. But I'm about to blow them out the water what I'm about to tell you next, motherfuckers. Because yes, that is true. So I'm not gonna take that away from a woman. And I'm not blowing up her ego. So if your ego is blown up, motherfucker ladies, fuck you. That wasn't making you feel good, because I don't give a fuck about your feelings. But I'm just being honest, gentlemen. But in that power becomes her worst enemy, guys. Crayon time. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm gonna show you something, guys. Because, gentlemen, watch this. Why do you think we love it when they treat us like you? I told you she ain't shit. I told you she'd be cold and not give a fuck, cut you off, and not care, and say fuck you, and go to sleep, and wake up the next morning and move on with her life. But gentlemen, it's because you have no land. Listen to what I'm saying. Gentlemen, right, guys, no one knows about this. Write this down. Nobody's telling you about this shit. And guys, I don't give a fuck if these women are looking at this, listening to this shit. I don't give a fuck, because there's nothing they can do about it with us. You know what? We're cocky enough to tell them what the fuck is going on, and they still can't do shit about it. So I don't give a fuck. Listen, gentlemen, I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why you don't own any land. Write this down. I am not a landowner. And because you don't own any land is why she can fucking forget about you and move on. Now, remember I told you I don't look at the dots. I'm always the line that connects the motherfucking dots. So I'm thinking about my drug lab, and I'm thinking about my culinary school, and I'm thinking about how, now here lies the question. Here's the question I had to figure out when I was young. Now, if a woman can dismiss a man fast and get rid of him fast and stop thinking about him and move on fast, how can I utilize that momentum to benefit me? I need to become a landowner. I need to own some land. And gentlemen, where do you think that land is, gentlemen? All my dogs listening, where do you think the land is? Anybody? Where do you think I want to own land at, guys? Tell me. Where do you want to, anybody that's listening right now, where do I want to own land? Where do I want to be a landowner, gentlemen? Where do I want to learn? You right, X? Yes. And X, because you answered the question, I'm adding you as a mod. See that? You were the first one to answer. Now listen to me. Listen to me. Listen, guys. The only way I can become a landowner is that the person who owns the property has to allow me into the property by inviting me in the property and land that is nothing but forest and trees. It's an untapped area that she doesn't even fucking know about, because nobody's trying to get the invite. Listen to what I'm saying. Oh shit, motherfuckers is driving all crazy and shit. Fuck, I hate crazy drivers. Let me get around this motherfucker before I get in an accident. So follow me on this. Let me show y'all game. Show y'all game. So I told you these women can be fucking evil. And listen, and ladies, I'm not calling you evil. I'm saying this shit with respect. Because, hey ladies, I respect y'all women to cut these motherfuckers off. And they don't give, guys, don't let them fool you with them fake ass smiles and giggles. They don't give a fuck. They will cut your nuts and stop thinking about you and move the fuck on. I'm being dead ass with you. So I'm showing y'all this, okay? Yes, this is the levels. So watch this. So I'm not trying to fuck. I'm not trying to manipulate her or anything like that. I just want the invite. I just want to own a piece of land that I can root in. I can set up a seed. I just want to put a seed in that motherfucker. All I want to do is put my roots down on just a small piece of land that is untouched. And gentlemen, by the time I'm done, gentlemen, do you think the museum is just one thing she can have access to? What happens if I give her a building of masturbation that she has access to? What if I have a building, gentlemen, that she has access to when she's feeling sad, that she can access outside of the museum? What if she wants to feel sexy, gentlemen? What if I add another plot of land? Gentlemen, I'm just showing y'all something that nobody's telling y'all. All I want is a simple piece of land. That's it. I just want her realizing that with a little trust, because trust is huge, that I want a piece of motherfucking land. Let me show y'all how this shit works. Now, gentlemen, They are going to get rid of us just like you. Fuck you, I'm gone. Poof. Right? Poof. Well, well, I don't even need to buy the farm. Hey, I don't even need to buy the farm, my brother. She's begging me to stay on the farm. Oh my God. Listen to the game, dog. Listen. She is going to what? Feel like, fuck Steve. I'm done with Steve. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with Steve. I'm not even fucking with Steve anymore. I'm done. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that little short old motherfucker. I'm done. I'm special. And I can get any guy I want and I don't need him. I can replace him easily. Gentlemen, how I tell you the mind fucking fucks with you sometimes? So follow this. I can't, gentlemen, I can't specifically tell you, okay? I can't specifically tell you when it happens. She's gonna be riding on her high horse. And then out of nowhere, she is going to either think about me, miss me, or is going to want to find a way to get back with me. Every woman is kind of different, so I can't lie and say that. And I'm going to explain the why. Gentlemen, there is nobody on the internet telling you what the fuck I tell you. The reason I want the land is why I do the land, the sea, and the air, okay? Okay? Dave, what the fuck are you talking about a car, dude? Stop bugging me about that stupid shit. What the fuck you mean, name a car? What the fuck are you talking about, motherfucker? Anyway, what I'm saying to you guys is this. You don't understand how women work. They have pride. She's trying to kick me off. They said she had pride before it's trying to bump me out. I'm sorry, guys. Never went too long. So we're almost done. So Jay said she had pride, right? So remember, guys, her pride is the thing that's going to make her listen to my voice messages, my videos, and every interaction we've had, because she's going to miss me. Because she's going to, when a woman misses you and you leave her something to miss, she's going to tap into that. Think about Bridges of Madison County. Think about Bridges of Madison County. Clint told her, hey, get with me. She said, no, Clint, I'm going to stay with my man. And Clint left her and she was all fucked up, right? Had Clint had the internet, she would have been all of the internet, she would have been all of somebody that they lose the insecurities, the vulnerabilities, and the low self-worth. They can't let that person go. They can't. Dude, I'm not going to name a car. Hold on, it keeps acting up. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to talk to y'all and it just keeps up. First fighter is a lost puppy who wants to bark loud. Well, see, that's the thing, Jay. A man doesn't bark. A man does not bark, Jay. He does not bark at all. A man is not going to say that I'm going to fuck the shit out of you with this dick and you're going to miss me and you're going to fall in love with me. A man doesn't say that shit. You know what he says? I just want a piece of land. He's not going to, A man will never tell you what he's going to do. He may skate around it by talking about a little bit of pussy play and stuff like that, but he's never going to tell you unless you're lucky enough to get an audio and a masturbation audio that you can pop in and play with your pussy to, and then you'll have an idea of what it's like. Or if y'all have a masturbation session, you can have an idea of what it's like. But a man is never going to talk about his dick. He's never going to talk about you going to get hooked on the dick. He doesn't talk about you going to get hooked on him. He doesn't do anything. He just says, I want a piece of land. That's it. No, I think Jay is just talking shit. That's all. She's just talking shit. I keep telling y'all, these women are arrogant as fuck. These women get so many guys kissing their asses, they run and talk shit all the time, which they're allowed to. They're allowed to talk shit all the time. But they never met a guy to make them feel sexy enough to reach out. And they love that shit, man. They love that shit. They're not used to somebody that way. And over time, well, here's the thing. If I'm building land, so, and I'm the only one that's building land, I don't need much land. Guys, I'm not trying to fuck them up. I'm just trying to conquer. I just want her to be addicted to me, man. That's all the fuck I want. I want her to wake up thinking about me. I told you. I want her grabbing her phone, wondering, is he messaging me? I want her going to bed saying, damn, I had such a great time. Damn, I kind of miss him. I kind of thank him. Kind of want him. Damn, he makes me fill in the blank, guys. That's what so you guys just want to fuck. I want it all. I want total, universal domination. Not world. Fuck the cities, the states, the world. I want it all. That's how greedy I am. I want it all. I don't want any fucking crumbs. Y'all crumb snatching motherfuckers, man. Y'all take a hello and think, oh, she wants to fuck me. She tells you you look cute. Oh my God, she wants to fuck me. Oh, she says you got a pretty smile. Oh my God, she wants to suck my dick. No, motherfucker, I keep telling you, women are fucking treacherous. And I'm going to say that shit around you fucking women, because I don't give a fuck, because you know what the fuck I'm talking about. They are, you think I'm a villain? Oh man, these women ain't shit. Man, these women are treacherous. They can wheel you in, make you feel like you're on top of the world, and just walk the fuck away, and you're like, oh my God, why is she calling me? I'm telling you, these women don't bullshit, guys. I'm telling you. Treacherous. But I compliment them. Gentlemen, that's a compliment. Ladies, I'm not knocking you. Gentlemen, you want her to be stuck up. You want her to be a fucking gold digger. You want her to have this attitude that everybody can't get my pussy. Everybody can't get my time. Everybody's not worth my time. I'm a princess and all that stupid shit. You want that. You guys. Because, gentlemen, the victory is so sweet when they take the knee. Gentlemen, remember Revolver. You only get better by playing a better opponent, which means if all you're going for are the low-hanging fruit, you will never know how to operate with the fucking women where the fruit is much juicier, it tastes better, and it lasts longer. But you guys want that nasty, rotten fruit that's so rotten and so bad that it can't even stand on the tree, stay on the tree for a long time because it's just gonna fall because it ain't shit. You want the upper echelon woman. Gentlemen, there's nothing like it. Because the upper echelon woman is going to fly you places. They will cook for you. They will buy you things. And they will buy just, guys, I told you, gentlemen, please, I told you, 13 years old, no, 12 years old. 12 years old, motherfucker. 12 years old, 12 or 13, I think that's what I got. So, I had to watch Purple Rain, you watch Purple Rain, and just, hey, the main part is when he met her and when she brought him that guitar. That's it. That was the number one thing that was the number one lesson I had to learn because I had no fucking idea the power of a bad motherfucker. When it sounds like a dream because motherfucker, you're a dreamer. So this shit doesn't sound right to you because loser thoughts. Doesn't work for losers, dog. Anyway, but what I'm saying, y'all guys, I never thought in a million years that I could say I want something and a woman would just buy that shit. Well, I mean, it's happened, so you're used to it, but you guys would never think in a million years that a woman that's stuck up, has a lot of guys after her, and there's no way I can get her. She's so beautiful. She's so fine. She's so sexy. There's no way. Motherfucker. There is a way. And that way is being an MAN. It's an MAN. When I'm saying to you guys out here, don't just get the land, dog. Be a landowner. Just own some land. Hold on, let me read what you're saying. Hope the bridge lady. I don't even know what the fuck you talk. What does that even mean, dude? What the fuck does that even mean? Dog, man, dog, look, listen. You guys gonna have a lot of women, and you just treat them. Look, when you talk to a woman, again, y'all guys don't even know how to make them feel like they're the only women in the world. But yeah, I don't understand what the fuck he's talking about. So I'm just. There's a lot in the game that you're gonna learn. Now, hey guys, we do have the pineapple show in a few hours, so you know, I am probably 15 minutes away, so I'm gonna do a little bit more. But what I'm saying is, I gotta just think. You've got to challenge yourselves to stop going after the low-hanging. Oh shit! I'm phone over my set. Stop going for the low-hanging fruits and start challenging yourselves to go with an upper echelon kind of woman. Go for the ones that you feel like you can't get. That's the ones you go after. That should be the standard. Because y'all guys say, oh my God, she's so beautiful. Oh, there's no way I can. And there you can't. Because you've already lost. Go after the ones. You got to set the bar high. Gentlemen, if you are a standard in the bedroom and you're great in the bedroom, why would you fuck with a mud duck? Why would you fuck with a woman that's low-hanging fruit? And I know that shit sounds fucked up. But gentlemen, what do I show you? Ow, my nose itchy. Gentlemen, what do I tell you all the time? I tell you all the time that she says nothing and she does nothing. And that means she is nothing. So what is a nothing doing in my life? Unless you make a nothing a something. But you guys are making a nobody and a nothing special when she hasn't done anything to deserve or warrant that title. And that says a lot about you. But a woman that runs into a motherfucker that has a standard, they know they on a tight rope. A thin rope, excuse me. They know if they fuck up, they're gone. They disrespectful, they're gone. They waste his time, they're gone. If they bore him, they're gone. If they're not worth his attention, they're gone. Gone, 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 gone. So that means they got to do a lot to stay. That's what I'm saying to y'all guys. Yeah, there are men. You're right. There are no hope statements because a man is not in the hope business. A man is not in the hope business, gentlemen. We're not in the hope business. I don't hope for shit to happen. I expect a woman to want to leave me. I expect her to get mad at me. I expect her to cry, get jealous, get territorial, miss me, love me, and care about me. I expect everything. Because that's what it is, man. But she will have a loyalty to me unlike anybody else if you're doing it right. That means that I can be listen, gentlemen, this is when you know you're this shit. When they tell you, I don't care if I'm married, I don't care if I'm in another state, city, or another universe. You will always have a special place in my heart. The pussy will always belong to you. And, you know, I just got to let you go because I can't handle it. Because, gentlemen, I've always told you, you're going to lose women as well. Because some women are not going to want to give up that power, especially to your little cake ass. Fuck they giving the power up to my ass for? Sometimes they don't want to do it. Sometimes they don't, then they do. And sometimes they do, and then they don't want to. So every woman operates. But you are the common denominator and everything, so you must operate. So guys, last round of questions. We probably got about 10 more minutes left. So last round of questions. If you have any questions on this thing, we'll keep this up. We'll keep this round with the dean up. We'll keep this one up. So we'll chop it up. We'll keep it up. But if you guys have any questions, please ask away. And we got you. But don't let these women fool you, man. They know what the fuck they're doing. They know what they're doing. And they're not going to bullshit with weakness. They don't like weak motherfuckers. They don't. They'll act like they want weak, but they won't. Well, I take it down because I want to make it special to just people. So I got a meet and greet tomorrow and Saturday, I think. So I'm not gonna do a long show. If I do a show tomorrow, it won't be long. So I got shit to do. But no, I just give you all a chance to talk and stuff like that, to discuss things and talk about things who take the time to check it out. If you think a woman is out of your league, you already lost. Oh, absolutely. Why is it so hard for people to learn game? Well, because a lot of people don't understand the levels in which a man is about. A lot of people don't believe in themselves. A lot of people don't like themselves. A lot of people don't want to learn that they have a lot of issues and problems. So they will always not want to listen. I listen because my mentor had women buying things. I've never seen. I never imagined in a lifetime I could be around somebody that had so many women that he just didn't give a fuck about women. Like, he just didn't make it about pussy. He didn't run behind women. He didn't beg. He didn't barter. He didn't ask. I've never been around that, so I guess I was never accustomed to that. And because I wasn't accustomed to that, I never, the operation in which I saw things, I just never, I never imagined somebody to talk to a woman in her ear, make her wet. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. It like broke my algorithm. I never thought the power of your mouthpiece was stronger than the dick. I never knew that. I never knew connecting on, I never knew until I actually humbled myself and said, you know what? I'm going to be a student of the game. I'm going to learn game. I'm going to learn women. I'm going to learn to have a mouthpiece. I'm going to learn to put my bid in. I'm going to create a marketing team. I'm going to create a way to talk dirty, to talk nasty, to talk filthy. I'm going to do all those things. Hey, listen, I'm going to learn all those things at one time. I'm going to be that guy and learn all those things. Because if I can learn all those things, I got a catbird. I've got an advantage. I'm going to have a tactical advantage over a woman because she's not used to someone who's actually all about himself. Yeah, we'll do a session after that. Yeah, we can. Absolutely. But I'm saying to you guys, I never knew a world where I would say no to pussy. Think about that shit. Gentlemen, I swear to you, I didn't fucking guys, I was fucking so much. I just went to the prom to go to the prom. And hey, y'all know I picked up my guidance counselor's daughter. I was a bad motherfucker. She was in college. And I was bad. I dropped her off, went to King's Dominion. I didn't even fuck at my prom, guys. Gentlemen, saying no to pussy is something y'all don't even understand. I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I turned down women. Not only turn them down, I can walk away from pussy. Walk away from opportunities, man. That's what teaches you to be so in it that you can walk away from women. And that's something women are not used to a man that just fucking walks the fuck away. That fucks them up. No, phone sex is everything. Dog, no. I don't like having phone sex. I like to give a woman a sexual experience. Because I want a woman, see, I want to connect. See, guys, I can't wait to teach y'all clockwork. I can't wait to teach y'all the violin. And I can't wait for y'all to create the musical let's call it musical masturbation. How about that? Let's name it. I can't wait to teach y'all the melody and the notes. Dog, you know how cold it is to send a woman that shit and she's the only one that gets it? It looks like hieroglyphics to everybody else. But you send her that melody shit, dog, to get them to play with their pussy that way. His hypnotic nature or his hypnotic language. He has several hypnotic languages. Sexual, sensual, seductive, romantic, kinky, dirty, nasty, naughty, freaky. So his languages are something that the average guy doesn't have. You guys don't know how to talk to women. You guys can't even make them play with their pussy. Hell, you guys can't even have an interesting conversation with a woman without asking her a million fucking questions. So you damn sure know you can't get their pussy wet. So you can't get there unless you learn game. I don't want to just get her wet. Yeah, that's nice. But gentlemen, how do you think it feels when she wakes up and thinks about you? Or she wakes up and grabs her phone to check and see if you message her or some shit. Is that computing? I don't think your operating systems understand what the fuck I just said. How do you think it feels When she says, I'm thinking about you. Oh, hey, gentlemen. When she doesn't tell you she's thinking about you, when she's actually thinking about you. Think about that shit, brothers. Well, I got Christmas game. I just don't do it. I mean, I'm thinking about doing, see, Christmas, because Christmas, I don't want to do too much, but we could do a role play. I could come up with a Christmas, like, Santa Claus thing where you can role play and she could be an elf or some shit like that. What do you say to women when they tell you some of their insecurities? Oh, wait, let me tell you. I actually say nothing. It's what I do to show them how I appreciate, but I can't tell you that. It's what I do. I don't say, I love when women open up to me, but it's what I do to show them how much I appreciate them trusting me enough to open up to me. That's the key. I say nothing. Because it's hard enough for somebody to talk to you about what their fears are and things like that. It's really, you got to be a special person to have women do that. And when you're that special person, but it's listen, it's digging. It's not, it's very, insecurities and things like that is its own fucking hours on hours of stuff, dude. It's not, it's very deep because the pain in a woman is very deep rooted. It's like with y'all guys. Think about this real quick. A lot of y'all guys are very insecure. Your insecurities are deeply rooted. Your lack of confidence is deeply rooted. Your fears deeply rooted. So if you have these deeply rooted things, it's the same thing. It's really hard to unlock those things, man. It's very hard it's very hard to show somebody like that puppy. It's very hard to show that puppy who has always been beaten down that for the first time they can trust that being with you, because the trust is gonna come in when they realize, wait, he's not even trying to fuck me. He's actually genuine. See, when you're authentic, they can't even accept you being authentic because they're waiting for the next shoe to drop. What's the play here? Because I never met a man who was unselfish, because I'm an unselfish lover. I'm very unselfish. But this is part of being a great lover. What I'm showing you, that right there, that is being part of being a great lover. Is being very, very unselfish. Being unselfish is everything. Being unselfish is everything. And the more unselfish you are, badder you are. You know what I mean? That's how game works. So as y'all can see, we are coming upon the gate. I love to show you the gate. We are coming upon the gate with the, oh wait, I don't want to bust the W down. You see, we're at the gate. I was about to run my gate over. We're at the gate. So we are there. You say, take the, real recognizes real. We know you're on some bullshit. Well, we treat you, well, yeah, absolutely. And I appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely. Women know fake, but they don't know real. So I do want to share with you guys. Hold on a second, my phone was ringing. I do want to share with you guys before we wrap this up. I just want to say to y'all guys that I know I almost hit that fucking gate too. Now, what I want to share with y'all guys is that this is part of being a great lover. And we'll talk more about vulnerability and being a great lover. We'll do a show on that tomorrow, okay? We'll talk about parts of being a great lover. We'll do that. But gentlemen, listen. I told you, game doesn't sleep. So we have a show. Well, I still got to ride my bike. I got to do a ride with the dean. I got to ride my bike. So I got to ride my 6 miles. So we might just say, fuck it. I'll end this show. We'll do a ride with the dean on my bike because I'm showing y'all game doesn't sleep. So I got to do at least 30 to 45 minutes on my bike. So let me get done with this. I'll ride my bike. We'll do a ride with the dean. And then we'll have a show at 8E. So I gotta do a ride with you. I gotta ride my bike. I'm old. Hey, I'm old. I'm 52, so I gotta ride 6 miles, 6.5 miles a day. So I gotta ride the bike. So let me go and change. I'll ride the bike. We'll do a ride with the dean, and y'all can ask questions, and we'll continue. Then we have a show later on. So let me go and do this. We'll be back and give you like 5 or 10 minutes or so. We'll do a ride with the dean, and y'all gonna ask questions while I ride my bitch ass bike. Y'all know how we do this shit. All right, so I will be back. Let's do another show in about 10, 15 minutes. Let me put on the gear. I gotta put on my gear, sweat and shit, and do a lot. But we'll do a ride with the dean. We'll do it, and we'll do it in about 10, 15 minutes. So let me get the fuck out of here. I'll see y'all in a few minutes, man. Peace.